Excuse me, could I bother you for some change?
Sure.
What's that sign mean?
It means I once fought for our country.
Did you shoot people?
I did.
Did it hurt?
It hurts everybody, son. Oh, hold on a second. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Grandpa,
Yes?
why'd you give that man $1.75?
Well, because if you have a little to spare, and most of us do, it's important to help those with less. We are all just people. Never forget that.
Some of us make a difference in the world in a grand way. Those are the things you read about in history books. Yet there are others who bring change, and those you have never heard about. You don't know their names, but you do know their faces. People like you and I, who choose to make a small difference in the lives of those they meet on a daily basis. That's the kind of man my grandfather was. That's the kind of man I want to be.
But it's how the people as a whole handle it that leaves a positive or negative impression on future generations.
Yeah, I get that. It's just, people today, they just don't care. Apathy.
Do you think it was any different when I was your age?
Every day in the media we see these real problems. You would think these kinds of issues would bring us together, not divide us further. But it's not long after a tragedy that we just go back to treating each other with disregard.
So what you're saying is, can't we all just get along?
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. My father and I didn't always see eye to eye. That man and I couldn't have been any more different. I remember more than once he took me behind the shed and let me pick my switch, but it didn't make me love him any less. Dad ran that farm until the day he died, taught me everything he knew. He was a good man. You can't always go by what someone believes. Sometimes you have to look through that.
It's not always easy to do, is it?
No. It takes a special kind of person. That's in short supply in the world today.
We live in a society where we judge by the cover. People included. We end up putting shelves between each other. No matter what the cause, be it race, religion, status. I don't know, it just kind of gets to me sometimes. Drives me crazy.
Politics.
Don't even get me started.
Listen, you can wish for world peace all you want. You can even shout your message at the top of your lungs. But the important things in life, the things that make life real, you have to fight for. And I don't mean just with your fists. I mean with your words. A whisper with peace in mind. I know it seems pointless, but you get a world whispering together, you have a planet trumpeting a message of peace.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Could you spare some change?
Yes, I can. You'll never read his name in a history book. You won't see him on the news. But I see his face every day I look in the mirror. Peace won't come overnight.
Thank you.
Not through some radical law imposed by our governments or a religious movement. It will come when people like you and I decide to put our differences aside and find our common ground. It's like Grandpa always said, we are all still just people. I never forgot that.